Let's get ready to rumble!
Good morning. This is the New York session stream, taken as part of our Road to Funded series. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you get anything of value. Don't forget to turn on that notification bell because we're live every weekday, Monday to Friday, 7:30 a.m. Eastern. That's 12:30 p.m. West African time. With that being said, let's get right into the charts. All right. Morning, y'all. How's everybody doing? Hope you guys had a good trading day yesterday. Couldn't hop on stream. Had some matters to attend to. So yeah, couldn't hop on stream yesterday, but today is gonna be a quick one as well. All right, I'm gonna have to be out of here before 9. So actually, let me look real quick if we have news. So we don't have news today. All right, we don't have news today. So the chances of us getting an early trade, you know, before 9 o'clock here, pretty high, right? Well, higher than they would be anyways, right? Yeah, so let's see if we can get some here. All right, let's start with this analysis real quick. All right, GJ, as you can see, I've taken out my red zone, right? I've taken out the box just because right now price has sort of printed new price action in these areas now, right? Now we've tapped the highs, tapped the lows. We have pretty good or pretty defined structure here. I mean, overall, this range still doesn't look like something I want to be involved in, right? Overall, but now we've sort of created more recent price action in here, right? We have more levels to consider, and even with that, right, it's still not looking the best to take. So yeah, I mean, let's see. So starting with the monthly again, right? We got about 12 days left in the month, which is crazy to say. All right, July just started, man. So that's pretty crazy. Yeah, you got about 12 days left in this month. You tapped into that rejection area, right? And most times when you tapped into that rejection area and drove down, you drove down pretty heavy, right? Look at this rejection here, continue to drive down pretty heavy. Look at this rejection here, continue to drive down pretty heavy, right? All that's the exact same level that we're currently rejecting off of right now, right? So, you know, I mean, we flipped. We made this move. What was it? That was last week. Was it Wednesday or Thursday? I think Wednesday or so, because Thursday is when we took that other trade, right? That unexpectedly drove, right? So I think this happened Wednesday. So the fact that we sort of came down, then we tapped into the support area down here, and we've been holding support this whole time, right? Price has sort of just been consolidating in this range this whole time. There's a bunch of news going on in terms of the yen, right? So Japan's economy and the yen and all of that. So, you know, I don't know. I think they're just trying to balance that out right now. Maybe that's what's price doing. That's why we're seeing price still consolidate inside these areas, but I'm not really sure, right? But we'll see. All right, price can do anything at this point, right? We could continue dropping down here, we flip, continue pushing down, or we could just start, you know, we could hold support and then continue pushing up, right? So we'll have to wait and see. I know from the news articles I've been seeing, right, Japan is trying to, you know, they're trying to do damage control on the yen or something like that, right? Probably not the best terminology there, but something like that, right? They're trying to infuse value into the yen or something along those lines, right? So if that's the case, right, if fundamentals are gonna now play a part here, GJ should be going down, right? Because if the value of the yen keeps pumping up, right, if they're pumping the value of the yen up, GJ is gonna go down, right? So I'm not really sure about the fundamentals, but we'll see how we form here, right? We'll see how we continue to form. But yeah, monthly could go above, or sorry, it could go up, it could go down, right? You came up still, but you're still respecting this level here, and you have driven off of this level in the past as well, right? This monthly level over here. So you know, there's that as well. So we'll see. The fact that we came down, tapped into this support though, right, and we've been rejected though, you know, it might bode that we're not actually gonna continue this move down long term, right? But we'll see it, right? We'll see. So on to the weekly, right? Previous weekly closed bearish. On this weekly, we created our top wick and we've been coming down, right? But now we've tapped 202.5. So on the weekly, it's looking more like, okay, we're driving down, but still it looks like you've tested this support and now you're rejecting, right? So how far is this rejection gonna be? We'll see. All right, we'll see. Because I mean, you have pretty strong rejection off of here to the top side as well. Yeah, it's a decent level on the weekly. It's a decent level on the weekly that we're rejecting off of currently. So again, this could do anything here, right? So the monthly is saying you might continue for these sells, right? Weekly is saying you might just start, you know, pushing up here, but we'll see, right? We'll see. We will see. We don't really have definitive direction at the moment. All right, so on to the daily real quick. So daily now closed bullish, right? Daily closed bullish. I have a line here. I don't know, is this line a level or no? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, I guess, yeah, that is a level. That is technically a daily level. Let's see. So boom. Okay, yeah, so that is a daily level. Oh, I think this is also the earliest monthly level too, no? Yeah, so this is this monthly level that I was saying we have rejected off in the past as well, right? So that's also the daily level, and that's where you came up to, and you close respecting, right? You close respecting. Now what have you done? You've come up still, created a top wick, taking out this high, right? So now this could just be a liquidity grab, and then we're gonna continue pushing down here, right? We fill this wick to the left, and you see how this wick extends into this range. We could just fill that wick and then continue to push down, all right? Because then these lows, these are your monthly lows, no? Yes, that's your monthly low. So as soon as you tap into that, you might just see this melt, right? You might just see this start to melt. But that's again, that's yet to be seen, right? We don't know yet. We don't know. But if you were looking for a top wick to drive down, this would be the areas, right? This would be the areas you're expecting the top wick. But we'll see. Let me see this upper. I want to see what this upper level is saying. Yeah, we'll leave that there. Yeah, so those are our daily levels though. Those are our daily levels. We could continue driving down here, right? You could continue driving down here, but inversely you could have something like this, right? You come down, you take out these lows, and then this candle ends up closing bullish, right? That type of thing. But we will see. We will see next time on Dragon Ball Z. All right, so in terms of buys, yeah, in terms of buys, I sort of need a closer above here for the buys, right? Closer above 204 for the buys, because that's also above that rejection level, right? So that's if we're gonna come down here, we're probably not gonna close bullish, at least on the 4 hour, right? We're not gonna close bullish above 204, right? Because that rejection area is much lower. Well, not much lower, but it's lower, isn't it? So you're most likely not gonna close above there if you're gonna drive up, but we'll see there. We'll see as price forms. Previous 4 hour closed bearish after tapping into the rejection area, came back into this range. We're holding support. Look to the left. We've driven off this level before, right? So here we just sort of consolidated, right? That's it. We had a 2 tap. All right, so we sort of had 2 pulls back. So you could look at this like if you're looking for a mirror, right? If you're looking for a mirror for price, I mean, this is not the best one, but right now we're just coming up with you know, possible ways price will form here, right? So if we're trying to predict, well, not predict, but if we're trying to, yeah, I guess predict, right? If we're trying to see the potential, right, the possibilities on how price can form, we look to the past, right? Look to the left. So here we broke into this range, sort of had 1 tap, came up, another tap, and then we drove clean through, right? We could have clean through this range, and then we continue pushing up. Right here we closed above, came down, right? But then we drove up, all the way up, came to this level. Now we came back down, right? So this is your second tap of this level, right? If we're looking to the left, right, if we're looking to mirror this move to the left, we had 2 taps, then we drove up, right? Now we had 2 taps. Now if we can start getting some bullish closures above this level, right, we're most likely gonna continue pushing back up. But you need those closures above to really confirm this, right? This isn't confirmed yet. This is just something that might happen based off of how price moved in the past, right? Onto the hourly. So hourly has no bottom wick. We're about to flip on the hourly. So let me see, what is this daily level on the hourly? Okay, so above there, so I'm looking at something like this for my buys. Yep, something like that for my buys. And then sells, let me see the sells. Yeah, sells might be tricky, because even if you close, because you could close bullish respecting here, do we still consider the sells then? We'll see. Nah, bro, we just started the analysis. We're still doing the analysis right now. All right, so I got my level there. Let me see. See the 30-minute. What's the 30 saying? Okay, so I mean, this range, I'm not really a fan of anything inside this range. Not really a fan. Let me see. Yeah, let's see how we form, but I'm not really a fan of anything inside this range. I'm not really trying to take anything inside this range. I see that we're coming back, we're sort of closing back, settling back into this range. So this hourly close is bearish. You might continue to drive down here, right? You might just continue to drive down, and that will be in the direction that I'm expecting price to go. But whether that's enough of confirmation though, especially with this 4-hour closer, yeah, I don't think I would take that, right? Even if we flip and close bearish inside this range. But let's see how that forms, right? Let's see how that forms. All right, okay, yeah, so that's pretty much it for GJ, right? That's pretty much our levels. Those are pretty much our levels. We'll see what happens. The only way I take buys here, the only way I take these buys, well, at the very least, I need a bottom wick here, right? I would need a bottom wick here, and then we close bullish inside this range, right? But I'm not really feeling this range for the buys. Maybe above the range, right? Above 203.8, maybe above that, but yeah, not inside the range though. All right, cool. So these are our levels though. Let's see how that forms. Let's see how that plays out, huh? Let's see how that plays out. Cool. All right, let's take a look at gold real quick. Yeah, I saw this flip on gold yesterday. I mean, to be honest, I could have taken it. But yeah, I was about to say, what's it called? I was about to blame because I was doing some work, so I saw the move. About to play out, but like my attention was divided, right? So I didn't want to chance it. I didn't want to risk taking a trade when I'm not fully paying attention. but in hindsight, probably should have just taken it. All right, probably should have just taken it and then looked at it a little bit. My stops, because my stops would have been BE quick, because the place I was looking for an entry, we just drove straight down, right? Drove straight down. All right. Okay, before we start this gold analysis, GJ just closed on the 15th, or it's about to close on the 15th. I just want to see how we close. Just want to see how we close. Let me see if Mandem is in the Discord. Nobody here. All right, let's ride. Okay, so 15 just closed on GJ bearish. Yeah, it's not a range I would like to get involved in, but now you've had 3 rejection here, right? Well, you've already broken above though. Now you broke back down below. Okay, so if you look here, right, you rejected here, or you close respecting here. You on this hourly candle, the next candle closed bearish, close respecting, next candle closed bearish. Okay, no, this one closed respecting but pushed up, so never mind. Yeah, never mind. Yeah, let's see. Looks like we're gonna close bearish on the hourly here, back inside the range. Whether that's something we can take, I'm not we've tapped into the area, right? If we're gonna make a top wick, we've tapped into that area, right? We've already tapped into the area we're looking for, which is this daily level here, right? So if you're gonna continue driving down now, I mean, you're pretty much good to do it, right? You already came up, created this top wick, right? Taking out previous daily highs, but the daily did still close bullish. So yeah, you wanna be careful how you take the sells here. Yeah, this one, you have a rejection here, so then your level is looking around here. I mean, if you kept on rejecting here, and you close below 203.23, I would most likely take those. Yeah, all right, at the very least, that looks like a better move to take than just a closure back here. But we'll see. We shall see. All right, on to gold. Yeah, so monthly bullish, weekly bullish. We've taken out those highs, but flip bearish on the weekly as well. All right, yeah, we could have been in here early, right? If you remember, what was that on Thursday? Was it Thursday? Yeah, on Thursday, right? We were looking at this candle and we said, oh no, not Thursday, Wednesday. We're looking at this candle and we said almost every time you took out, well, I say almost every time, but you know, it's only once, right? Only happened once, right? Where you sort of took out this all-time high. I mean, this is an all-time high as well. We just don't know what, you know, it sort of just came from below, right? But like this all-time high took out this one. Next candle closed bearish, right? So we were expecting this candle to close bearish. So we saw this. We saw price spike up on Wednesday, right? And then on the flip, we were gonna look for those entries, but yeah, sadly we didn't take those. But that would have been nice. But yeah, we are coming down here on the daily as well. If this was just a pullback to grab some liquidity to continue pushing up, this is where you expect your tapping, right? So now that you've tapped into this level, it's anybody's game, right? It's anybody's game. Well, go on, my brother. How far, man? But yeah, now that you've tapped into this vantage point, it's pretty much it's open season. It could go up, it could go down. We don't really know where it's going. All right, it could go anywhere. All right, take a look at 4 real quick. Been pushing down. We've been pushing down. Okay, so we got a level there. Got a level here. Yep. And let me see right there. All right, so let's see let's see how we form here. Let's see how we form. I mean, look at how many bearish closures we've had. Look at how many bearish 4-hour closures we've had. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I mean, well, not 7. This one is still forming, but we've had 6 bearish closures on the 4-hour back to back to back, right? So you're pretty bearish right now, right? Okay, you're sort of at this level here. There's sort of a support, right? There is a 4-hour support here as well, and that's sort of the levels that you're playing at currently. So let's see if you end up rejecting here, because this could just be a what's it called, a bottom wick, right? This could just be a volume play for this daily to continue pushing up, right? To start pushing up. So before the end of the day, this whole daily could have flipped and started pushing up and closed bullish, right? But yeah, we'll see. We will see. But the weekly, I mean, the weekly is pretty bearish, right? The weekly is pretty bearish. Yeah, I mean, everything is pretty bearish, right? But just in terms of price action, a bunch of things can go on right now. But yeah, let's go on to the hourly. Yeah, you see how we're respecting this level here? See how we're respecting this 4-hour level? Might just continue to push up here. But yeah, in terms of buys, of course, range 2 buys. Sales could come a little bit earlier, probably below this 4-hour level, so somewhere around here, right? Yeah, somewhere around there. Cool. All right. See the 30 real quick. Let's see the 30 real quick. What the dog doing? All right. Cool. Yeah, so these are our levels right now. These are our levels on gold for now. We'll see how price prints in a little bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm not expecting, even if we're gonna drive up here, you're gonna need structure, right? You're gonna need structure to drive up, because look at how much structure you've made coming down or to the downside, right? You've made structure here to the downside. So in order for you to start coming back up, you're gonna need to break this, right? You're not just gonna do this, right? Because I mean, we don't have news today. We don't have news, so you're not just gonna do this, right? Unless there's some external news going on, right? Like on GJ. But yeah. So you're most likely not just gonna, even if you're gonna come up, you're most likely not just gonna come up here in one move. You're gonna create some structure, right? You're gonna create some structure before you eventually start pushing up, right? So yeah, these are our levels for now on gold, on gold. And yeah, we'll see how this plays out. We are coming down here though. Can we take early entries here or no? Let me see. I mean, you got a bunch of levels here though. Yeah, you do got a bunch of levels there. Yeah. So yeah, these are our levels though. Let's see how this plays out. Man, them, how far? How goes the trading? If y'all are on Discord, let me know, man. I'll hop on. Yeah, so we're not here for too long today. Yeah, if we can't get anything by 8:30, that's probably gonna be the stream. Gotta be out of here by 9, so unfortunately. Depending on when I get what I want to get done, I might hop back on, right? A little double stream for the Friday. So if I can get what I want to get done by 9:30, yeah, if I can get done what I want to get done by 9:30, and I don't think the move is played out for the day yet, I'll hop back on until maybe like 11 or so. But I gotta be out of here by 9. Well, Yeah, before I'll be out of here before 9, maybe 8:45 or so. Okay, let's see. Hourly about to close. Hourly about to close. Let me see. So gold, looks like gold's gonna close below here. So let me see this 4 hour. What's this 4 hour saying? So you got a little 4 hour level right there. Okay. Ozeba. Yeah, got a 4 hour level there. Yeah, I mean, it looks like you're gonna close bearish on this hourly. It's a little risky to take because you have this 4 hour level here, right? You got this 4 hour level here. It's almost like you're trying to catch a knife, trying to catch a falling knife, as a wise man once said. Wise man named Wicks. Like you're trying to catch a falling knife. So you want to be careful. You want to be careful. I mean, it's Friday, right? And this does tend to happen on Friday, where price sort of picks a direction and you keep on pushing, right? You pick a direction early on and you keep on pushing. Plus, coupled with the fact that there's no news, yeah, this could just keep on driving down here. But this level here is a problem. We need to close below this level to even consider the sells. I'll probably shift this down here, actually. It's a 30 closer especially. Yeah, let's see what happens. Pretty bearish movement here, but actually I'll just move this whole thing down here. Yeah, a pretty bearish movement, but we're gonna need some closures below. We're gonna need some of these closures below. See, put this here. Let's see where we gonna close. I think this is the 4 hour level here, right? Right here. Let me see. Yeah, pretty much. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see how we close. So let's see how we close. So the lack of news here could be our friend or it could be our nemesis. It's not a nemesis. It could either give us an early trade or absolutely nothing. All right, we'll see. Ozeba. All right, GJs. Let's see what GJ doing.
What the dog doing?
All right, looks like GJ coming for that flip. Interesting. Yeah, 4 hour daily. GJ pushing up and the hourly too. Pushing up. Yeah, so now you're flipping back into this range. Looks like you're gonna close bullish, which is interesting. Yeah, I'd prefer a bullish closer above 204 to really start considering the buys here. But this might be a good shout. A closer above here. It might be good for some buys off of that. Trying to lock in on. Yeah, this previous hourly close bearish. So we're rejecting a major level. On the what's that on the monthly? So we're rejecting this monthly level. Yeah, I think a 204 closure would be best here. 204 closure would be best. But what you could do, right? What you could do if you're gonna drive, if you're gonna close up here, yeah, or if you're gonna close above here, you're not just gonna stop here. This hourly is gonna still come up a little bit more than this, most likely. All right, we're most likely gonna create a top wick here before we drive down, if we're gonna drive down. Yeah, I'm seeing how we're forming on the lower time frames. Not bad, not bad. Let's see if we can get a, and we drove up right into these levels. Okay, let's see if we can get a good bottom wick. Let's see if we can get a good bottom wick. Let's see. Last time we closed above, got a bottom wick to here. Okay, yeah, so look how you open. You opened up no top wick, no bottom wick, right? No top wick on this previous candle and no bottom wick currently, right? So this is devious work right here. This is absolutely devious work. So even if I want to continue pushing up, if I want to take these buys to continue pushing up, I need this to now come down and create a steeper bottom wick, right? So I'm looking at a bottom wick around these areas here, right? Bottom wick around 203.24, right? So if I want to take this now, I need minimum I need 203.4 for the lower, for the bottom wick. And then say we have a closer above again, say on the 15, then I can start looking for the buys or considering the buys. But most likely, the best case scenario, we can tap into this level, and then we'll have our entry on the flip of this, or on the break of the current highs, right? Break of the current hourly highs. Yeah, nasty work on the 30, though. Nasty work. The hourly as well. But we sort of have a top wick for the previous hourly, but not really. Not really. And this formation right here, dangerous. Dangerous. I mean, it could be dangerous in the opposite direction as well, right? You never know. You never know. You never know until it actually prints. You never know until the candle actually prints, huh? Yeah, so let's see what happens. Let's see what happens. Gold though, how did gold close? Okay, so gold closed respecting this 4-hour level, right? You came down, you tapped into that 4-hour level, you tapped into the daily level, right? And now you're rejecting. So let's see. Does that mean we don't have a bottom wick? No, we do. Boom. Took out those lows. You might just see this pull down for a bit. Might just see this pull down for a bit. Yeah, there's a lot of volume in here though. There's a lot of volume in here. God dang. Yeah, the way we're moving, I mean, for 2397.9 to get tapped might not be too much of an ask here, right? Might not be too much of an ask, but we don't really have entries yet. We got no entries. Yeah, if this continues to push like this, let's see. I think the first 15-minute closure will tell us what I want. All right, we're either gonna just drive straight through and tap into and fill this range, right? Fill this range to the left. Minimum here, minimum 2401.4. Right, we're either just gonna melt straight through, or we'll have some closures on our way down, and maybe we can take advantage of those. But yeah, boom. So now you just came down. You've really tapped into that level now. So you're either just gonna drop straight down, You're just gonna do this, right? Which it looks like it might be what you're doing here, but or you'll start to see some rejection, right? You'll see some rejection, right? Maybe we close below, right? Come back up for some more or a steeper top wick, maybe around these levels, and then continue. But we'll see. If we're looking left here, we're looking left. Last time, what happened? Let's see. So I mean, I guess it depends on where you're looking, anyways. Depends on where you're looking. Because this move here, we just sort of came all the way down, tapped this level, came back up to here, and then boom, right? But if we're mirroring something more like this, we're gonna be looking over here, right? So because over here, right, over here you came down, right? You came down, came up, tapped this level, came down again, tap here, up, and then you drove down, right? So if we're looking at that right now, if you're gonna mirror that move now, right, you have this portion, right? You have this portion, right? You've broken down below, you've come up, you've tapped this level, then you've come back, then you've come down. So now what are we expecting, right? If we're mirroring this move, we're expecting a pullback again to around 2410 areas, 2411, right? We'll do that, and then we drive clean through, right? That's if we're gonna mirror that move, right? So we'll see. Yeah, especially after closing into that level, most likely that's where we're just gonna wait for our top wick. Most likely where we're gonna wait for our top wick. Yeah. So if the 15 closed below bearish, we'll still wait for that top wick, right, towards 2410, and that'll really give us some confirmations here to take this to the downside. Yeah, I mean, I'm seeing heavy volume, and you know, if I had unlimited, you know, if I had unlimited what should I say, unlimited risk to give, I would literally just put a sell stop there and put my stops above everything, all right? Because the way this looks, most likely you're gonna keep on driving down here, especially on a Friday with no news. Most likely you're gonna continue driving down here, but it's just a matter of, are we gonna just continue to melt, or are we gonna come up first, right? We're gonna come up first, grab some liquidity, and then continue that. But in terms of pushing up though, I don't think you're, at the very least, price will give you a signal, right? You'll see a change in structure before you drive up, if you're gonna drive up. Because this, we formed levels here. We formed levels here, and you're not just gonna push up clean through these levels, right? You got levels. You're not just gonna push up clean through these levels without creating structure back up, right? You're gonna create structure back to the top side. So yeah, let's see. Hopefully we can get some pretty soon here, because I gotta dip before 9. Again, I'll be back if I'm done by 9:30. I'll just, you know, I'll start a new stream. Yeah, it's been a slow month, y'all. It's been a slow month. Well, the first half of the month was pretty decent, and then I don't even mean in terms of the charts. I just mean in general, right? Just in general. In terms of the charts, see, at least on stream, we ain't been doing too hot. We've been doing good. We've been doing alright. But could be better in terms of the profits and the trades taken. All right, we got value though, a lot of value, hey, at the beginning of this month I said this is gonna be a good month, right? Whether But I said maybe it's not in terms of profits, right? Maybe it's just in terms of lessons learned, right? And we don't learn some lessons, you know? We don't learn some lessons, all towards the greater goal of being funded. So let's rock with it. Keep on growing. Keep on growing. 50 on the dash. Keep on. All right. So GJ did in fact continue pushing up. Cool. Coolio. But that's not something I'm interested in taking though. Yeah. Why do I have that level there? Oh yes, the daily level. Cool. No, when I take it this year on my hit that Okay. Yeah, it might just be a 9 o'clock move, right? And I ain't gonna be here for it. But let's see. Yeah, GJ, we really need to close above here for me to consider buys. That's probably gonna be a 4-hour closer, so GJ might not be forthcoming here, but maybe this 30-minute closes bearish back into the range, right? But I mean, it would basically need to close below below here. We'll need to close below here, all right? Because if we're closing above, even though it's bearish, we might just be coming down to make the bottom wick here and continue pushing up, all right? So we need confirmations here. It's about 5 minutes left for this 15 to close. We're still respecting though, still respecting on gold, still respecting. Play my theme music. Yeah, it might be a 9 o'clock. Might be a 9 o'clock move on both pairs. Which is unfortunate because I ain't gonna be around for it. Not gonna be around for it. All right, about to have a 15-minute close in about 2 minutes. Let me see. And we take, if we close below, can we take this? Yeah, I mean, we're selling at the lows, right? So yeah, you take that for what is take that for what it is. Take that for what it's worth. Yeah. I mean, buying at the high, selling at the lows. I mean, that's generally good advice, right? For at least, you know, when you first start trading, right? When you don't really understand, you know, price action, or when you're still developing that that eye for price action, then that's generally a good cue. But you know, when you really understand what price is doing, what these movements mean, right? What's the pullback mean, right? What does it mean that we pulled back and took out these highs, then came back down? So now that you're back down, does that mean you can't sell because you're at the lows? Nah, man. This price just grab liquidity. It might be saying, okay, now I'm ready to drive down, right? Get on the train type shit, you know? So just depends on what price is saying. Minute closer here. Not to say I'm the To be honest, I'm nice with the price action. I'm not gonna lie. My entries just need work. My entries just need work. You gotta be confident in something, right? Gotta have confidence in something. I don't know what you're good at. In the areas you need improvement, right? So every area creates specific areas, create the whole trader, right? Gotta be good with the entries, gotta be good with the risk management, all of that. And all of those things go hand in hand, right? If you got good entries, most likely you can, you know, you got good, you'll have better, you know, better risk, or you'll be risking less. Mm-hmm. 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 I got 99 problems. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so my fault, yo. Got lost in the sauce. So that 15 closed. We closed respecting, right? We tapped that level. We closed respecting. We rejected. So yeah, I mean, at least for now, no moves. No moves quite yet. That 4-hour level is still looking like it's gonna hold out. Still looks like it's gonna hold out, but if we come up though, we come up now, create a top wick at this level, right? We tap into that level. If you can get that 30-minute closure, then bearish, yeah, I'll take those. I'll take that sell now, right? If you can have this 30-minute now, or this 15 come up a little bit more, right? I really want to tap into that level. I mean, this is a good top wick level as well, but I really want to tap a little bit higher here, just for that extra bit of confirmation. Yeah, so if we can come up, tap a little bit higher, 30-minute closes bearish below, right? We can look to take the rest of this range going down. All right, it's not the widest range, but yeah, if you can close nicely, you could have some good vantage points, or you could have a good vantage point. If you can close just, you know, just inside the range without taking up too much of this bottom wick, then we can have at least, I'd say, we can have like a 20 pip vantage point. $20 pip vantage point minimum, maybe 12 pips. Let's see. Yeah, you're coming up here on the 15. Yeah, this is where you want to see that top wick. Let's see. Can we get in on this flip? I mean, it's a shout. It is a shout. I'm not gonna lie. It is a shout. Let me see. So close below. Yeah, wait, that didn't continue. Don't close respecting right there. Yeah. Yeah, nah. I wouldn't take this on the flip. Okay, so you have a good top wick now. We have a good top wick on the 15. Let me see, how did the previous hourly close? So bearish respecting, right? Okay, respecting as well. Okay, so good top wick. Looks like we're about to flip. I was contemplating taking the flip because those would be better entries in terms of vantage point. But Yeah, we could literally just come down, create a steeper bottom wick, because technically if I'm saying okay, we could drive down here. If you have this now as your vantage point, that's still a good 10-12 pips, right, for a vantage. But what could happen here is we literally flip bearish, we don't even drive down, we just flip bearish and then continue pushing up, right? Because you see that level there, okay, you close below actually, you did close below that level. Okay, I might have a sell stop here. Let me see. Okay, so you already tapped down. Let's see, what's this? Okay, it's interesting. 5 minute closed. Like, they got a gap. Okay. Yeah, I mean, the 30-minute, okay, that's a level. That's the 4, right? So the 15 closed below the 4. Yeah, we did. Take out those highs. Yeah, we might have some potential here. We might have some potential here. Yay. I'm just trying to think, because if you end up flipping, yeah, yeah, I think I'll risk missing this move. I mean, we're already there, right? We're already where we would enter if we were gonna enter, and this one really shouldn't flip, right? If you're taking this, your 4 out, you shouldn't really flip on the 4, so your stops are up there, and then you're looking to take out this wick probably down here. Yeah, so boom, you just flipped on the 15, right? If you're in this trade, right, I mean, I didn't take it because a little indecisive with this one, but if you're in this trade, your vantage point is about 10 pips, right? Vantage point is about till here, right? But yeah, I mean, you could come down. I don't even want to say it's a high chance you come down, right? Because why I didn't take this is because even though it looks good over there, you do still have levels here, right? Which is why I say you could literally come down, create more of a bottom wick, and then drive back up. But you have a good top wick here, though. You have a good top wick. So let's see for the 30. If we can close below here on the 30 without driving, I'll take those sells, right? We'll be in there. But for now, we got nothing. Yeah, GJ coming up pretty nicely here. GJ coming up pretty nicely. Might just close above too. Or you might just close above. Yeah, pushing. What GJ doing? What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
I realize I can't use a sound effect and then say the sound effect. What's good, man? Nah, never late, man. Never late, only right on time. But I might hop off stream, or I'm going to hop off stream in about 15 minutes though, so you know. So I guess you are late. Yeah, you are late. Nah. But yeah, I mean, if you're just hopping on though, right now what I'm looking for on gold, I mean, of course, do your own analysis, right? Do your own analysis. You can rewind the stream, right? Look earlier in the stream if you need some guidance on, or you need something to sort of guide your own analysis as well. But yeah, But what we are looking on gold here overall, we are trying to continue this bearish trend that we got going on right here. We are just trying to see some entries. Right now we're seeing a top wick being formed. We have a pretty good top wick. We're currently waiting for a 30-minute closure below 2406.46. All right, if we can close below there, we're looking to take those sells to continue to the downside on gold. In terms of GJ is currently pushing up, but we're waiting for minimum of 4-hour closure on GJ before we start considering the buys. But yeah, let us see what we can see. Let us see what we can see. Seller went to see what he could see and all that he could see. All right, you're pushing up pretty nicely on GJ though, but you need that 4-hour closure, which I will not be here for, unfortunately. There you are. All right, 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. 4 minutes left. Yeah, so I mean, a lot of this happens a lot recently on Friday. This happens a lot recently on Friday. Yeah, see how we have that major? We're rejecting that level pretty strongly. I mean, if you took that what was it? Was it a flip? Yeah, if you took that, wait, what is it a flip? What were we looking at on? We're looking at the 15 flip, right? Yeah, if you took that flip, you would see what would be in drawdown, right? We would have created that bottom wick, and now we're just chilling, we're just hovering, right? Hence why we didn't take it right there. All right, a good 30-minute closure here would really sell this move for me. Good 30-minute closure. Let's see though. We got about 2 minutes left for the 30. At that point, I'm gonna start signing out. Not immediately though. Gonna wait for that 8:45 hopefully. 8:45. Ozeba. All right, about 1 minute left. About a minute left. Let's see. Okay. See how this closes. Let's see. If I took this, where would my stops be? Man, if you flip on this 4, you're pretty much done, so. Yeah. You would be coming up here for a top wick as well. Yeah, that's the top wick area for sure. For sure. Alright. It's pretty calm music, huh? Yeah, let's see how we close here. Potentially, maybe a sell. Potentially. 4 seconds. 3, 2, 1. No sells. No sells yet. But you see how we opened up? Okay, now that you flipped, yeah, if you're not good with FOMO, if price moving down here is gonna make you enter a trade you don't want to get into, I'd suggest you close your eyes for a little bit, because we come down here, we might just start dropping. We got no entries though. Let me see what GJ did. Yeah, GJ still trying to show us his hand here. DJ still trying to show us a thing or two. Yeah, nothing much here. Nothing much quite yet. Yeah, gold flipped. Yeah, you could see this drive down now. It's starting to sort of create that structure. Ooh, this could melt. Look at that minute. Yeah, look at a minute. Look at a 5. Yeah. There you go. Yeah, that's your vantage point tapped though. See if you're gonna continue. I do think you're gonna continue down here though. Hey, but 30-15. I'd have probably closed full by now, to be honest. I would probably have closed full by now. Okay. There you go. Take out those lows again. You should see the top of the bottom of this range. Yeah, I'm not about to just take I'm not just about to get in there though. I'm not just about to get in there. Yeah, look at this formation on the 1. Yeah, this flips. Taking out those lows. Yeah, you could keep on dropping. Yeah, you could keep on dropping here. There you go. Hey, Baba. Yeah, so I mean that's that move, right? Can't be mad at it. I didn't really get the entries I wanted. I didn't get the closers I wanted. But yeah, can't be mad at it. Wasn't my move to take. Okay, so at this point, since I'm not really gonna be here, I'm not waiting for the 9 because I'm not gonna be here. I'm gonna hop off right now because this move is already playing out, right? This move is already playing out. This would have been if I didn't close the trade here, I would have closed it here, right? If this weren't full TPs, or if I didn't take out the position here, this is where I would have taken full TPs. So this trade has played out now. So really the next thing I would be looking for is probably a 4-hour closer, right? Yeah, closer on the 15, not really, right? So 845 isn't really gonna do much for me. Now that we've tapped into this level, I would really need a closer below, right? So either a 4-hour closer here or a closer below on the hourly here. So regardless, I'd be waiting for 9 o'clock, right? So that's pretty much it for me, yo. That's pretty much it for me. This could keep on melting though. All right, this could keep on melting even before the 15-minute close. But at that point, these are the times when they say don't sell low, you know, don't buy high, right? These would be the times where that's really applicable. All right, because now you've tapped into levels here, right? You've made a move, you've tapped into levels. Price is gonna react, right? So you want to see how price reacts now. So yeah, this the sells to the downside or sells to this level is specific or in particular played out already. So now to get some new entries here, get some new targets, you're gonna need to start seeing some hourly closers, some 4-hour closers, or the 4-hour close, right? So my levels sort of change up now, something like this. All right, so I'm looking more like this, right? Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, once the move plays out, you switch up your levels and look, now you have a whole different, this is a whole different game now, right? Now you're looking for a whole different set of things, right? You've tapped into this level, now you're looking for either this closure below, right? Or a pullback, you know, somewhere, top wick, all of that. So yeah. As price prints, you want to keep on updating your level, right? You don't want to stay with you don't want to get into a new entry with an old view on, you know, what's currently going on or what's going on the charts, right? So yeah, yeah, that's gonna be it for me, y'all. Though I'm a bow out right now. I'll tell you what I'm looking for. I'm looking for this 4-hour to close below here, of course, close bearish below here, right? That's if that can coincide with the hourly closure below, that would be nice as well. But even if this hourly doesn't close below, I'll just wait for a top wick, right? If we can get a top wick up here, right, and then have a bearish closure below, so boom, have a bearish closure below, right, we can continue taking this to the downside, right, to play out or continue playing out, filling out this range on the 4, right? Or if we end up closing below, I probably won't wait for much of a top wick, or maybe I will, because just looking left here, the last time we closed below, we had a pretty decent top wick before we came down. Yeah, I mean, we'll see. Yeah, I most likely will wait. If we tap into this level first, I'll most likely wait for that top wick over here, right? And then I'll have my sell stops on the break of the lows and take it down, right? So a bunch of ways this could play out, but at the same time, we could just close below here on the 5, and then this kills the entire range before we even close on the hourly, which, to be honest, looks highly probable here with the way we're moving here. I'm seeing a lot of volume. Yeah, I mean, it is 8:30, so yeah, so I mean, you could just continue killing this range, and to be honest, I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, I'd be shocked if we don't tap 23.98 though. All right, however we do that, I'm not sure, but I'd be shocked if we don't tap it. So we'll see. But yeah, for me, that's gonna be it. Sorry, GJ. In terms of GJ, buys. In terms of buys, yeah, I mean, I can't advise anything until above 204, to be honest with you. I can't advise any buys until above 204. Sales, in terms of sales, if this hourly can close below here, what is this on the 4? Yeah, that hourly can close below there. That's the 4-hour expected, closed bullish. You need a top wick, and then you could start taking your drive down, because then that's a fake out on the hourly, right? You got your fake out on the hourly. Look at the type of candle it is too. This previous candle has no top wick. This is signifying end of range. You came up, created a top wick, and now you're creating a fake out on the hourly, right? Fake out on the hourly, 4-hour respected. You create a top wick, you're probably gonna drive down here, right? And that all of that is rejecting the monthly level, right? You're doing all that while rejecting this monthly level, right? This level on the monthly. So yeah, so boom. So that's what I'll be looking for on those pairs though. But for now, that's gonna be it for me. Again, if I can get done with my meeting by 10:30, not 10:30, 9:30, right? So I'm gonna have a meeting by 9. If I get done by 9:30, I'll hop back on a new stream. If not, that's gonna be it for the week. All right, so potentially have a good one, have a good weekend. You know, don't over risk on a Friday. If you have any profits for the week, you want to keep those, right? Don't give them back to the markets. I've done that too many times to count, and I might still do it, but you gotta keep on saying it until it sticks. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, appreciate y'all for tuning in. Have a good weekend. Potentially I might be back, but we'll see. And yeah, peace, y'all.